I think the best perk about being in the National Guard has got to be parking. Are you kidding me? Look at that. You guys are going to see this playing on gas pumps later. This stand-up special will be premiering strictly at Exxon Mobil. How you doing, sir? I just did a stand-up comedy thing. It was really funny. Just don't ask anyone else about it. I don't need a Netflix special. I'll just perform here. I know it's being filmed, but, you know, I also know how well the government is with accounting for evidence and tapes, so this set will probably end up in Joe Biden's garage or a bathroom in Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, did you guys heard Trump was riding around last night? Did you hear that? Trump was like patrolling the streets with the, yeah, isn't that wild? He's trying to make us feel safer. So we have a guy with 34 felonies driving around town saying hi to people, which is scary because that's 2 more than I have. That's a joke implying I have 32 felonies. Okay, I think she believes it. Yeah, the government's all about checks and balances, right? Checks going into politicians' balances. Boom! I like diplomatic immunity. That's a cool idea. You know, where you can be in DC, but if you're from a different country living in an embassy, you can do whatever you want. When I was a kid, we'd drive around town. My dad would be like, there's a murderer in there. And I'm like, oh, why doesn't he get in trouble? They're like, I don't know, he's Italian or something. Which turns out most Italians are actually murderers. How you doing? Where are you visiting from? Colorado. Okay, cool. So you're used to seeing crazy stuff like this out there. Yeah, one shroom's hallucination. You see me popping up. How you guys doing? I think you sold me Molly last night. I've never done a show before where I know I'm being watched down the scope of a rifle. I'm practicing for my boiler room set. Dude, wouldn't it be funny if the dog started barking at the speaker and they're like, yeah, it's a bomb. Because it's bad comedy. Wow, I shouldn't even said that. I'm actually running for president. I'm also running out of money, so if anybody can, you guys are like, this guy got 6 vaccines. Relax. What kind of candies do authoritarians like? Governments. Okay, she's appalled. She is shocked that someone would put on a mask and a suit and come out and say governments as a pun. It's funny. Governments is funny. Come on. Okay, I see how I sound like Tom Green. Yeah, I get it.